What is going on, YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. I'm sure a lot of you are asking the same question as I am, which is why is the crypto market down today? And more so, why has the crypto market just been down for quite a long time? As you guys know, crypto is cyclical. We typically see these halvings happen, and then post-halving, actually a year after the halving, within that time, we see the markets kind of fluctuate back to the upside here. But it's been quite a long time since April, May, June. We're now entering July, 2 months to be exact, 60 days post-halving here, and we haven't really seen much besides correction, and it's quite annoying and aggravating for a lot of us here. You can see April is actually when that halving took place. We led up to the halving, buy the rumor, sell the news. Halving was coming. Prices shot up to 70K on Bitcoin. Since then, we've been in a correction standpoint here, but I don't think things are out of the woods just yet. I'm still a firm believer that by mid-2025, we should see Bitcoin at $100,000, as well as a lot of other cryptos moving up as well in the game. But for the time being, we're just in a correction pattern, and it is annoying and it is boring. Believe it or not, I think a lot of the money is moving into the stock market. The stock market has been on a landslide of a run since pretty much forever here. You can even go back. It's pretty crazy. If you took it since COVID here, we're up 140%, which is unreal. It's seriously unreal, up 140%, and then some here. And then even then, since we call the bottom of our bullish bull flag here, this descending fractal, since we confirm closure outside of that, we've just been on this landslide rally to the upside. Every day that we refresh, we're up and up and up. It's incredible, don't get me wrong, but it's not sustainable, and we should be seeing corrections fairly soon within the market. It's actually quite interesting to see why the stock market keeps going up. It's quite interesting if you ask me here. So I'm sure a lot of people are confusing. You can see, can someone explain why the stock market is constantly going up despite sticky inflation? It'll be quite an interesting topic to go over and discuss today, especially when crypto is down and consistently going down. Now, there are other thoughts and scenarios here with money switching hands, kind of all owned within the same places here. A lot of big institutional investments and things like that also have a lot of cryptocurrency, especially with Fidelity, Vanguard, all these other big brokerage funds, Robinhood. You can have crypto and you can have stocks. And when stock market's flourishing to the upside here, why would people hold out in crypto? They can just easily now convert over. So it's quite interesting, but I do want to look at a lot of these other cryptocurrencies here. It is going to be a fairly consolidative, slow market, though, without a doubt here. Bitcoin's the only one that really has good technicals or strong indicators here, but lots of things to go over in today's episode. Anywho, with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, super quick before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BYDFI is doing a sign up and enjoy double rewards for this month and this month only here, where if you sign up, you can earn $50 in free cryptocurrency, as well as get a VIP 30-day rate here, which means you have extremely low trading fees and a lot of other very cool bonuses and incentives here. So make sure to check out BYDFI, completely free, like I said, with the link down below. And I'll show you how to get even more free cryptocurrency later on BYDFI's exchange. And I'll show you, it's a little bit tricky, but I'll show you how to do it. And if you stay tuned, you can earn quite a bit in cryptocurrency actually here. Anywho, diving into today's video here, I want to look at this article here. It's quite interesting, or just Reddit post here. But you can see they go, inflation makes everything go up. And I don't know if I agree entirely to that here, but they're saying exactly the stock market's going up in part because of inflation. Why would anyone think inflation would decrease corporate earnings and valuations? It's quite interesting if you ask me, but it goes, last bout of high inflation, stock market was pretty flat for a whole decade. It is the standard belief that high inflation is bad for the economy and the stock market, but we're seeing the opposite. Though they're saying record earnings, strong economic growth, and the Fed's likely to begin cutting interest rates later this year. And I think that's what a lot of people are warying on, is typically we see the stock market, we see it move before we see big events, because they're usually, they kind of time it in. Everything is already worked in. So the market knows that the economy, we should be dropping rates probably at the end of this year into next year here. So it's already seeing that. It's priced in those interest rate corrections for next year by moving up now. That's why we're seeing this nice movement in the market here. They go, the stock market is an equity market. It's a safe place to park money when companies are owned globally, and this allows you to hedge against the dollar. Because the stock market and economy are two different things. Exactly. If the dollar is devalued, it takes more to buy. Inflation is the only factor here. And that's pretty much my opinion on this. Obviously, feel free to let me know down in the comments below what you think here. But I think it's strongly because the stock market just keeps pumping. I think it's very much so all mixed in, and it's already calculated, pre-calculated, and already worked into the price here. And that's why we're seeing these markets move up. They know corrections are coming here, and that's why money is moving into it now. Instead of putting it in and seeing the correction, if that makes sense. It's a little bit, I'm trying to wrap it all in my head and then relay it nicely in words to you guys, but hopefully you understand that. If you have any differences or you understand or you kind of question why, or you have a difference of opinion, let me know down below. But that's strongly what I think. The market has already pretty much worked in the price of the fact that we're not lowering interest rates now, but we will then. So it's kind of, the market is ahead of the current economy. That's pretty much how I'm trying to word things here. So even though the stock market is pumping now, it's not a reflection of what's happening today or the past. It's a reflection of what we're going to see in the future. Earnings predictions are for future. So when we expect to see next year, the following year, interest rates drop, economy starts to flourish, stock market will already be up there, and vice versa. When the stock market corrects, usually means that we're going to see corrections in economy or negative things to come here. So that's pretty much my opinion on that. I know that went a little long and not about crypto, but we're going to retie things in. This episode might run a little longer here. And then also, I guess we'll dive into the technical analysis, a daily, a short term here, and then we'll move forward from here. But you can see it almost looks like there's a new pattern forming on Solana here. I'm trying to gauge where that could be. I don't know if I have one just yet for you. You can see that was the hourly. I'm trying to find one on the 4-hour or hourly charts here. We were looking at the 3-hour a minute ago. 4-hour, I'm looking for a support. I don't see it just yet. This downtrend only has 2 points of confirmation. Again, not something accurate that we want to use really. But as we said before, looking at the descending broadening or the descending fractal that we had within an uptrend, you can see typically Solana likes to see this run, this rally to the upside that we've been continuous on. We had this bull flag that broke us out, but here we are reversing downwards. I still think we look really good because I'm a strong believer this is going to want to reverse up. We have this resistance we've been trying to break through. So each time we retest resistance here, we end up correcting down. But I'd likely think that what we're expecting is once we get confirmation above this moving average here, which just had a bearish cross, nonetheless, but once we can confirm closure above these resistances, I would expect us to continue the ascending pattern that has pretty much happened consistently on Solana here. Solana loves to form these kind of bull flag formations here, and then we rally up, and you can see it's consistent on here. Reversal out of here, rallied up, and here we are with the next one. So what we're looking for is a breach above resistance to confirm that reversal, and you can see we priced it at right about 200, and I think it's going to happen quicker than you might think here. As for the other cryptocurrencies, we're seeing a lot of consolidation as well. XRP is also in a descending broadening wedge. It was unfortunate, but we've been tracking this kind of support here for quite some time now. We said it was like a troll bridge, and if we can get across it and confirm closure outside of this price ceiling up here, we could see a reversal to the upside. We also said if we confirm closure below here, we'd end up shorting it to the downside, which is what actually happened here. And now that we fell back down to here, we're probably going to see the same pattern as we saw in the past year, which is pretty much just consolidation across. And there's more than likely going to be that same exact thing happen now. Consolidation across. That's what we would expect to see take place here. Ideally, that's what we're waiting for, is reversals outside of the major downtrend that's forming here. It's taken a while. It's quite unfortunate to be honest with you. Even with the weekly correcting below here, that's a huge problem looking at things like that. It's almost like we're forming some sort of descending fractal now, which is also bullish. It's definitely not a bad thing that we're forming some sort of pattern like that. It seems like that's what's happening now, and lesser of the descending triangle that we're seeing. Now it's more of a descending fractal here, but we're still ping-ponging off of here, and I do think we're at the lowest point that we really are. Weekly is almost oversold as well, so I do believe that we are going to see some reversals. It's not even going to be a breakout, but more so just a reclimb back to resistances that we were at in the past year. So this little rally to the upside up to 55 cents is not a breakout, but it's moving us back up inside a descending fractal here. And I do think most of these cryptocurrencies are undervalued for the point that there is only room to head up. We've been literally on a correction for months now. If we go back to the previous time here, we've literally fallen 55%. We've shaved half the price of XRP in just a couple of months here since July, or in a year. So it's pretty scary to see that this keeps correcting lower, but it's only a matter of time before we bottom out. I mean, you got to think when markets are oversold, when people are thinking, oh, crypto is done for, those are the times to buy. Same thing with the stock market here. With us trading at 36 on the fear and greed index, with us so undervalued, it's usually a sign to be getting ready to buy in. These are the times to be scooping up prices at the bottom here. You've seen the volume and the pump and the amount of people that get involved with crypto when we get even a spark of marketing, and it's going to happen again. It's inevitable. It's a market that loves to be, it's a commodity that loves to get, talked about here, and there's always drama in it. So it's only a matter of time before we see another reversal rally here. You can see moving forward from that. Also, I want to look at the current, the BYDFI charts here. What's pretty cool about BYDFI is beyond just the double bonus that they're giving, the double rewards here, they even have a welcome rewards and a demo trading account. So not only do you get that the demo bonus, but they even have where you can earn over 2K in free cryptocurrency and bonus money by completing new user, advanced, exclusive, and limited time event tasks here, which is super cool. Like I said, free down below in the description. Sign up to the website. They even have a demo trading account. So for those new that want to practice their skills prior to the rally actually coming here, you can do so on BYDFI because BYDFI offers a demo trading account. They give you 50 grand in demo money to practice your skills, get familiar with the platform, get familiar with trading. And when you're ready, you could switch it over to a live account and trade around with real crypto or that demo money that you've earned. So it's super cool. Highly recommend you check them out. Anywho, moving forward from that and XRP here, lots of consolidation. Every cryptocurrency across the board's oversold beyond Solana. But you can see here, XRP undervalued, Ethereum oversold, Bitcoin oversold. Every crypto is below its pretty much its neutral level here. You can see at the minimum we should be moving up to 33.8, and that would be a scalable point of about 12 to 13% here. It's inevitable. It's always going to happen here. We're always going to come back up to moving average. Every time we're below moving average, we come back up to retest it here. So it's only a matter of time before we see a lot of these cryptocurrencies doing the same thing. And same thing goes with Bitcoin too. It's only a matter of time too before Bitcoin sees its reversal where we retest that price ceiling, that all-time high, and we break through it and rally up here. As for why crypto is down, this was, I think, a couple of days ago here, but it carries on even further here. They go, U.S. economic uncertainty hurts the crypto market. And that's interesting. We have an economic uncertainty, but the stock market pumps. So I don't think this is actually that accurate. Investor uncertainty surrounding U.S. inflation and interest rates also weighs on crypto prices. That doesn't make any sense because why would the stock market be up when this is saying crypto is down? So I don't believe that. I think because we're in a position though where not many people have just free cash to do whatever they want with. It's tied up in bills and interest rates and stuff like that. That cash is not flowing in crypto. I mean, people use the stock market, as retirement, as a hedge against inflation. It's a little more calm for the most part here. Bitcoin is very aggressive, so in that sense too, it doesn't make sense to be dumping money into here conservatively. When the economy is flourishing and we have extra money to spend on whatever, then it makes sense for us to move money into here. And that's what I think too. Here we go again. Bitcoin ETF outflows continue. That's what I'm talking about. We have these ETFs that are traded on the same exact brokerages as the stock market. And it's literally like that. In 2 seconds, you can convert money, sell out of Bitcoin, and put it back into stocks. That simple. And with the stock market moving up, everybody wants to FOMO because they don't want to miss out on it. And they're moving right back into, the stock market. And soon when the stock market starts to correct and money starts to leave, typically it doesn't leave investments in commodities. It doesn't go get deposited in your bank account. You usually just convert it into something else because you still want to invest with it. And it's probably going to be moving into crypto. And you can see here, notably US-based spot Bitcoin ETFs witnessed net outflows of 37.3 million during the week here. So I do think that's the pattern that's happening here. And I'd love to hear your guys' opinion down in the comments below. Weakening market structure. We are just so undervalued, but this is the perfect time to say, hey, post-halving, we need to be buying in soon. And that's my opinion. Anywho, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.